Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
They'll give it to the running back. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Receivers are bunched together. Defense reaction quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes pick up enough to get a first down there. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Canes have first and 10 here. quarterback keeps the football. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Hurricanes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense threatening now. First and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they've got him.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
They'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about. That combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's second down here. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Can be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Going for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set, second down play here. He'll hand it off. Lights off a defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Third down coming up after that running play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Canes pick up enough for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Split backfield here. Setting the back in motion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. The Huskies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Tackle made after a big gain. Washington has moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Now here's the toss play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The outfielder shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll give it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crucial third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Washington offense heads back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Now rolling out to his left. On the move, looking deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Canes move into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and, of course, the last couple years with Michael Penix.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? It's an option look. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. As a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Washington offense retakes the field here. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
On third down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's going to hand this off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on 1st down. Looking right, this one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Okay, it's third down after that run. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. Washington, 24. Miami, 21.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Heads back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together with this drive? They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Incompletion sets up a second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Short pass finds the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Huskies keep the football on the move. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
This is a crucial 3rd down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will do the play call?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing him down.
Important third down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. The back's got it. Powers through the tackle. Oh, look out, the football is free. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Huskies. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this one will be fair caught. Takes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. First down. They're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big game for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Using his legs here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you're going to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back onto the field.
And the Huskies' offense is back out on the field. One more 1st down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's that defense shifting again. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Fights through the tackler. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. In the spot, in the natty, on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. The got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets